I just got here off the bus and then I walked down the street to Saint-Genis, to the vineyard, and I'm just looking out at the view that like is the first thing I see when I look down, and it's insane. And I'm actually like in awe that places like this exist. No way. So I just got up this morning and I walked down to the boulangerie because I wanted a croissant really bad because I actually haven't had one in a while. And I usually get pain au chocolat when I'm just getting like something for breakfast. But today I wanted a croissant because I was remembering that the last time I was here, one day when we were going out to work in the vines, I was talking to one of the girls who I was working with, Daisy, and she was saying how she always gets croissants instead of pain au chocolat because she just finds that they just taste better, and the chocolate in the pain au chocolat is never really that good, so she usually goes with a regular croissant. And I just remember them opening the bag of croissant and pain au chocolat, and they were just incredible and buttery, and the bag was all covered in fat, and I'm just really ready to relive that experience. On the way back from getting my croissant, I got some eggs and some prosciutto because I'm going to eat the prosciutto with the melon that I got at the farmer's market yesterday, and then I want to make a tortilla, which is like the potato and egg thing. This morning I woke up and walked up the hill from my caravan, and I made myself a black tea, and we're about to start work at 7. Pretty nice hours, and it's nice that it's early because number one, we get to like sort of escape the heat because it's gonna get really hot here like towards noon, and number two, because I don't know, it's just nice because we're off in the second half of the day. But it's so gorgeous here, it's crazy. This is what I get to drink my morning tea to. I always forget how like incredible it is here. We finished work at noon today, and we went back to the vineyard and we had lunch with Matthias and Elise and Julien, and it was awesome. And then after that we just kind of hung out. I booked a bunch of bus rides and my hostel in Venice, and now we're just walking up to the little town Saint-Genis. Super excited to see what's going on here. And then I think we're gonna get like Mary, who is another woofer here, is going to get some Wi-Fi stuff sorted out, and that's all. Just about to go out for work on my second day at the vineyard. It's not as hot today, it doesn't seem, because it seems a little bit cloudy. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I booked all of my stuff for like all my buses, all my hostels and everything, from now to Venice to the Italian Alps and all the way to when I get to my next woof in France. So I'm pretty excited about that because I'm like mostly set. And then I also have started talking to my parents about when they're gonna get here, and then we're gonna go on a van trip, which is really exciting, but also I'm kind of exhausted. I don't want to do any more planning because I'm kind of planned out at the moment. But I think that'll be fun. I'm just about to go to work, and so I'll have a bit of a break from planning because that's all I did last night, and then I slept and woke up and planned. Except didn't do much planning. We just kind of talked in circles. Même trop jeune à louer. The sun is coming up in the vines. It's a gorgeous day. And this afternoon we're gonna do a mise en bouteille, which is like just bottling the wine, which I'm super excited about because I didn't get to do the last time I was here. But looks like it's gonna be another lovely day in the south of France.
pareil, ça dépend, c'est pas toujours le même deck qui bug.
We bottled wine all day, and we did all of the white wine and all of their rosé from 2024. So that is pretty exciting. And then tomorrow we don't have to work if we don't want to. So I don't know, I might end up going to Vence, which is like this town that's up along the hillside, like further down that way. It's just a little bit bigger. I don't know, I also might go down to Nice tomorrow, because why not? See Nice and go to the beach and stuff like that. But I don't know, I don't have a bus card, and the bus needs a bus card and you need to recharge it. But the only place you can get the bus card is down at the bottom. So like I don't really know how they expect people to get the pass when they're up here, unless they start at the bottom. And I mean, I started at the bottom, but I didn't have time. And then she just gave me a free ride up because I didn't have it and I had to get here on time. So I might just try and do the same thing and just say I'll buy one at the bottom. But then also I don't really want to buy a whole bus pass, 'cause I'm pretty sure it's like $5 and it's 2 times each time you recharge it, when I'm only going to use it like one other time. So I'm conflicted, but I don't know. I'm going to dehydrate some apricots that I picked off a tree down the street this afternoon. I'm going to set up my tent that I'm going to be sleeping in the Dolomites, just to see like how things are gonna roll. And then I'm gonna make some dinner, and I don't know what I'm gonna make, but yeah. And then I think I'm gonna go on a walk tonight when it is sort of dusk vibes, and tomorrow morning when I wake up I'm gonna go to the boulangerie because I want to have another croissant for my breakfast tomorrow morning. My apricots are dehydrating and I'm having breakfast for dinner. It actually looks really good. I had the same thing a couple days ago and I'm just like craving it. And I set up my tent just to see what that was gonna be like, and it looks really good. And I think we're gonna set it on the deck this evening and watch Monte Carlo, like the movie with Selena Gomez. I just woke up in my caravan. Had an excellent sleep. Yesterday we bottled wine all day. We bottled all the rosé from last year and it was really fun. The machine was like not working though, so that was kind of annoying. But yeah, I ate dinner with the other woofer last night, and oh, we had the greatest lunch, and there was the ripest, most delicious cantaloupe at lunch the day before, or yesterday I guess. So good. And then now I'm just gonna get up and walk to the boulangerie because I want to get a croissant for breakfast, because I want to do that more before I'm in Italy for the next like week. Joli. I always find myself filming when I'm like exactly in this place on the vineyard. It just looks like really pretty tonight. I don't know if you can see if the camera's picking it up. But the sky's a really nice color. It's like the perfect temperature. Me and Mary went into Nice today and we just walked around. We got an ice cream. It was really good. And then we came back and we drank some of the beer that I made at the cooking school with Matthias and Julien. That was really good. It's actually really good. It was a blanche, which is white beer. I don't know, it's like light and it had sort of a sour flavor. Super good. And yeah, now I'm just about to settle down for the evening. This morning I woke up and I'm getting all my stuff ready to go before I go to Nice and then Venice. Matthias got us croissants and espresso this morning, so we drank them over there on the patio. I should have taken a video. It's really good, super French. I felt like a real French person. And then now I'm just waiting for my socks to dry so I can pack up the rest of my stuff and things. And then I'm also gonna sew a loop on my pants because one of the belt like loops broke, and I'm off. I think I'm gonna take the 10:30 bus down to the ocean area and I'm just reading a bit of my book until I can get some thread and a needle, and then I'm gonna get going. As usual, I farted around and I missed my bus, but it's fine because another one comes in like 45 minutes. My last time seeing this cool place for a little while. I'm on my way to get the top rated pain beignet in Nice. I'm super excited. I don't know if it's worth it because I've been walking for like 30 minutes already and it's like 35 degrees, but I guess we'll see. So this is the pain beignet from Tencent. It's very good and olive oily, which is pretty much the sign of a good pain beignet, I think. But I don't know, I'm missing a little bit of like red wine vinegar or something, but everything else is good in it. The bread's really good, which sometimes the bread can be lacking. Yeah, I don't know, I could use a little bit more salt, but that's just because I'm a salt fiend. But yeah, really good. Just kidding. I hit the anchovies, and now the salt is perfect. Also, when I ordered it, she was like, do you want to eat it here? And I was like, does it cost more to eat it here? Because, I don't know, it's like in a little outdoor seating, but it's like across the way from the little like boutique thing. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just like, that's just some tables you eat it at. And she's like, yeah, bien sûr. And I was like, no thank you then. And she was like, she understood, so it was chill. But I just felt kind of stupid then. But also, they require a minimum 10 euro like for bank cards. And I was like, sorry, like I don't have cash on me. And she was like, oh, like it's fine for this one time, but make sure and come back with cash. And I was like, yeah, you know I will. Which actually, yeah, I think I'd come back for the sandwiches next time I'm in Nice. But how nice of her. This is some like Russian cathedral that I really wanted to see because Rick Steves went here and said it was pretty cool. But apparently it's because like in the mid to early 1800s, there was just a lot of Russians who came here to vacation. And so they built a Russian cathedral. But it looks pretty cool. I read my book on the beach for like an hour and a half, and now I'm aggressively sunburnt and really did not understand much of what happened in my book because I still hate it and it makes no sense. I'm like happier than can be right now because I got to the bakery to get a baguette and they were just pulling the last baguettes of the oven, and this is a baguette tradition and it's like hot on my hand. And I was about to take a bite of it because it looks so good and I was so excited.
I felt so bad.
This is the best sandwich I've ever eaten in my life. This is all the olive oil that's dripped out of it. It seems insane to say, but I think that was like the best meal of my life. And to finish off the best meal of my life, I bought myself a very crispy Diet Coke. Bye bye, Nice.